Remember us. As simple an order as a king can give. Remember why we died. He did not wish tribute, or song, or monuments, or poems of war and valor. Wish was simple. Remember us, he said to me. That was his hope. Should any free soul come across that place. In all the countless centuries yet to be, may all our voices whisper to you from the ageless stones. Go tell the Spartans passerby. Here, by Spartan law, we lie. And so my king died. And my brothers died. Barely a year ago. Long I've pondered my king's cryptic talk of victory. Time has proven him wise. For from free Greek to free Greek, the word was spread that bold Leonidas and his 300, so far from home, laid down their lives, not just for Sparta, but for all Greece, and the promise this country holds. Now, here on this rugged patch of earth called Plataea, Xerxes' forge face obliteration!
Thank you for joining the Syndicate Network, and welcome to the Zack Snyder Hour with Skywalker the Jedi. Skywalker the Jedi. Skywalker the Jedi.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Skywalker back at y'all with another one. Men, oh men. We are live. Y'all could be anywhere else in the world right now, but you hear me rocking out, and I appreciate that. Listen. I know y'all excited in the chat. There was some news that dropped a little bit earlier. We're not gonna be discussing that tonight. That will be talked about tomorrow evening. So please try to refrain from talking about the news that just dropped. We got to stay focused tonight. All right. We about to have this conversation. You know what I mean? Shout out to all y'all. We got the homie DC Talk in the building. What's going on, DC Talk? We got Brad Lee, the DC and Marvel fan. All right. We got the Curly Ray. Much love, bro. Thank you for stopping through. And y'all be sure to check out that special drop from Rebel Moon Theory tomorrow. Shouts out to the dog, the Curly Ray. You know what I mean? Much love, bro. We got the homie Wild Card in here. What's going on, Wild Card? All right. Yeah, we got Michael Capo. What's going on? We got Vegeta. All right. What's going on? I just noticed his name is Vegeta forwards and backwards. That's crazy. All right. Sin Havoc 5150's in the building. What's going on, Sin Havoc? We got Bass Reeves in the building. What's going on? We got CY98. What's much love, CY? We got Nessa Noel in the house. Thank you for being here, Nessa. Much love and appreciation as always. We got Audio Man in the building. We got the good Austin in the building. Big teams. Oh, big teams. All right, what's going on? Much love. Said, what's your profession? Oh, Bradley said, don't hate me, guys, but I actually never seen 300. Is it worth getting? 300 is one of the most influential films of all time. I don't think that can be argued. There's literally a video of a bunch of the who's who of producers in Hollywood sitting at a round table, all talking about how they're mad that they missed out on 300 and how much they love Zack Snyder. It is one of the most influential films of all time. I think it's one of the best movies, but you can't say that movie wasn't influential. Changed cinema, bro. Changed the language of cinema, all that, and was a cultural moment for sure. So, of course, get that, bro. Get that in 4K. All right, we got Bat Dan in the building. What's going on, Bat Dan? Much love, bro. What's going on, Alan Belk? He said, what just dropped? What did I miss? Nah, bro, just relax. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about it tomorrow. We did try to tell them, Sam, but they didn't listen. Right? What up, Jay Williams? Shout out to Ill Life. Yep. Is one of the greatest comic book adaptations ever made, period. Bro, one of the most influential films of all time. Hands down. This is Sparta. You know what I mean? Fight in the Shade. Michael Fassbender. You know what I mean? I had never seen Michael Fassbender in a movie until I saw him in 300. And he killed that shit. And I was like, yo, who is this guy? Right? Crazy. She said, I love 300. It's what made me a Snyder fan. Yeah, I didn't even know that he had made it, bro, because I'd already seen Dawn of the Dead, and I went and I watched that movie, bro, and I'll never forget. The homie went and saw it first, and he came back and he told me, he was like, yo, it's like 15 minutes of fighting, and then it just get to the bullshit, and it's I mean, no, it's like 15 minutes of talking, and then it just gets his like fighting the rest of the movie. And I went in with that expectation. And when it was like a little bit more than 15 minutes, I was like, oh, I see what you're talking about. But then it got from the very beginning. That movie is classic, dog. That is like one of those undeniable Zack Snyder movies that everybody loves. And everybody says that it's one of the greatest movies ever. So, yes. Oh, yeah. Be sure to get that, bro. Be sure to get that. For sure. All right. He said, what's good? Finally made it early after a busy past few weeks. Hey, all good, bro. We here, right? Yep. And he is a huge star now. I had never, bro. Zach has put so many people in a movie, and I saw them for the first time in that film that are like some of the biggest names now. Michael Fassbender, Oscar Isaac, bro. Like, just, I mean, come on, man. We got the homie CY at 98 with a $10 super chat saying, was first introduced to 300 through an Easter egg in Night at the Museum 2 of all movies. Yeah, it was far reaching into both mainstream and obscure for all ages. For all ages. Yep. For sure, for sure. Shout out to the dog, CY98, man. Let me go ahead and give you this drop, bro. Just to let you know what type of mood we on over here, dog. Alan Belk says, we were talking about 300 a few days ago too, but how it was what really made Gerard Butler a star. Bro, I don't even think I saw him in anything before 300. Right? I wasn't that aware of Jackie Earl Haley either. And then I saw him in Watchmen. What's going on, Apex Lux? Much love, big dog. We got the homie in here. The bat, who's afraid of the big bat? You know what I'm saying? We got Crown Loads in here too. What's going on, Crown Loads? All right. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's get through this little opening rigmarole so we can get started with the show. Make sure you guys smash that like, share, and subscribe, as well as that notification bell so that you know when I'm going live and dropping a new video. Bro, these hashtags, which we will be discussing tomorrow. Don't even trip. We got a huge discussion coming tomorrow, and it should be a lot of fun. This is what we believe is the last hope to get Zack Snyder's DC arc brought to its full conclusion. And these hashtags are what we've been using and trying to get that done, right? Trying to get it over to the Netflix platform and back in the theaters and IMAX, however you want it. How do you want it? How do you feel? Anyway, we only asked 3 rules of engagement, and apparently us asking these 3 rules of engagement like ruined everything. Right? But we only ask that you guys be positive, don't mix the hashtags with others, and don't tag anybody over at WBD. That's it. Right? Don't quote tweet them, don't reply to them. That's all that we ask. And if you can rock out with those 3, then hey, we can all rock out together and be effective, like we're going to discuss tomorrow, right? With ZSJL to Netflix on YouTube and X are also platforms that you guys should be watching and subscribe to. As all pertinent information will be coming from there, as well as myself and Apex Lux of the New Geeks. If you'd like to sponsor a stream like the Good Austin did, whenever you guys give super chats, super thanks, gifted memberships, anything of that, it is tallied up, and whoever donates the most will have the name scrolling across the bottom of a following stream. And lastly, but certainly not least, we have the Out of the Darkness Community Walk on November 8th for AFSP. We are raising funds. There is a link in the description that you guys can hit if you would like to help sponsor our team as we over there, trying to get this stuff done. And we're going to be out there rocking out with the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention on November 8th. And I will be, look, if y'all want me to go live, I might go live before, but I'm definitely going to be making video and content throughout the walk. And yeah, we'll kind of see how that goes, because it's going to be my first one. And as a member of this fan community and as a veteran, suicide prevention is something that's huge for me. And so we want to make sure that we're trying to do all that we can to help show support. And just rock out in a great way. So much love. All right. Let's get caught back up with the chat. He said, yep, when Law Abiding Citizen came out, it was like, yo, that's that 300 dude. Yep. I saw him in Gamer after that too. Who remember Gamer? I remember Gamer, right? You had Gerard Butler, and I was like, "Yep, that's dude from 300." Everybody knew him as dude from 300, bro, as Leonidas. That's like, bro, that's his most iconic role, bro. I love Gerard Butler. I don't know if he'll be in like another iconic ass role as Leonidas, bro. That's like an all timer, man. Oh, we got Paulo Caesar. He said, I can't remember what was first, 300 or Phantom of the Opera. I first remember Butler from Dracula 2000. I don't think I saw Dracula 2000. I don't think I saw that movie. Wait, did I? Did I see Dracula 2000? I remember the trailer for some reason. Oh my God, that is Gerard Butler. Oh my God, that is him in Dracula. In Dracula 2000. Yeah, I don't think I saw this movie. Yeah. I doubt I saw that movie. Anyway, let me get caught back up. Let's see. Yeah, bro. Said we ruin hashtags. ROEs ruin their lives, bro. You said, yep. You said we need David Ayer's Suicide Squad to come out first. Hey, we're gonna talk about that pretty soon too. I got a whole conversation about that as well. Autobot says you heard Paramount is keeping the current regime. Hey, you got to watch my stream from yesterday. I did an entire stream about that yesterday. I did an entire stream. All right. Oh, you said Gamer is incredible. Yep. Yeah. Said Dexter dude was the shit in Gamer 2. Great villain. Yeah, he played that billionaire dude, right? Yep. He said, is the How to Train Your Dragon remake good? I have not seen that either. Yeah, I'm one of them channels, bro. I even go see movies all the time and don't cover them. Like, but if y'all ask me, then I'll talk about it, right? But yeah, like I cover stuff that I really, really am interested in, and I go see a lot of stuff. I literally go to movies all the time, bro. I love Tron Ares. I went to go see The Black Phone 2 recently. That was actually pretty cool. Like the first one more. But yeah, I just be seeing stuff, and if y'all want me to talk about it, then I will. But y'all gotta let me know, because unless I feel like, oh yeah, I gotta go talk about this. You know what I mean? But you know, it's crazy. CY with the $10.90 with the 10 CY98 with the $10 super chat saying, I'm gonna bring the whole fucking disease corrupt temple down on your heads. It's gonna be biblical. Gerard Butler to WBD, bro. It's about to get crazy, bro. Trust me. We about to be having, bro, the conversations that's gonna be going on this platform pretty soon are gonna be interesting. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Let me go ahead and let me give you this drop, man. You know what I mean? Where we at? Here we go.
What are they doing here?
They're selling, Mortimer.
Well, that's ridiculous. Unless that crop report...
God help us!
I told you we shouldn't have committed everything, you asshole!
I gotta get Wilson and tell him to sell!
Wilson, where you going?
Oh, you idiot! Get back in there at once and sell! Sell!
But I didn't...
All right. Yeah, he says, okay, gotta check it out. He said, unfortunately, a lot of movies suck nowadays. Yeah, but a lot of movies are good too. You know? I just think that the way that a lot of this stuff is covered nowadays is not really it isn't really covered in a way that will be of any great help, if I can say so myself, right? Like, I don't know, it's just weird. Right. TJ said, you get the link I sent you. Oh, wait, well, yeah. That's what I was saying, man. We gonna talk about that tomorrow. You know what I mean? That's an entirely different stream. Let's go ahead, let's get started with the show, though. Here we are on the Zack Snyder Hour, the premiere show for all Zack Snyder news, bruh. This is crazy, right? We about to get to it. Yo, it's so much stuff to talk about that we have to split this shit up into shows, man. Y'all don't even understand, yo. Like, there's so much to go over tonight, right? That oh my goodness. He said plenty of good movies. People just love pouting about everything in order to enjoy the experience afterwards. They can't have a clever discussion without crying about anything, bro. Yeah, it's like, say for instance, The Long Walk. That movie had a couple things that I really didn't like, right? But overall, it was a great movie still. And I hated the ending. And it was like a couple things throughout, but I still had a good time. You know, it's like I wouldn't say that I hated the movie, because that'd be a lie. I was engaged the whole time. I was getting emotional. You know what I mean? All that. And I absolutely hated the ending. So yeah, it's like these conversations have just lost all nuance, right? Crazy. But we got the homie Integrity 101 saying Zack is back and he will direct ZSJL 2 starring Ben Affleck and Henry Cavill. ZSJL has relaunched the Snyderverse. This is the first big do-over in cinematic history. Welcome to reality. Hey, is it setting in yet for him, Integrity? I don't know. We're going to talk about it though, right? But first, before we get to pictures, right, and all that stuff, let's go over the last few set photos from the last photograph. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me do this so that I don't get ahead of myself. You know what I'm saying? So that I don't get ahead of myself. All right. I think one more. Zack been putting up mad pictures, yo. Right, this one. Right. Okay. So, one thing that I've been loving about this last photograph shoot is that Zack seems legitimately like enjoying himself, man. If it's one thing that's been super dope, right? It's been seeing this dude out there looking just happy, you know what I mean? Healthy, smiling, in his element. He had really spoken about wanting to get to a situation where he just got down and dirty almost again and was back there and was just back, camera in hand there shooting photographs, you know what I'm saying? Or like photographing a movie, so to speak, right? So let's go ahead and let's tap in and see. One, he dropped this picture for 1 month on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? And I think he almost got like 250,000 followers now, something like that. You know what I mean? 1 month on Instagram as we finish up here in Amazon. Big thanks for everybody for the 2,000. Oh no, for the 200K followers, right? Crazy, bro. And look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. Bro, don't get me started on Nickelback, man. Don't do that in here, y'all. And what the hell is on Joey's head? Bro, that yeah, this seems to be a really exciting type of movie, yo. Look, everything that Zack does, bro, y'all already know that we're gonna be locked in. I just can't wait to see more, right? With Rebel Moon, he was like a lot more guarded with the pictures from set. Obviously, this is Instagram, so this is like really built for pictures, right? And y'all already know, I mean, Zack being on Vero is one thing, but his Instagram is lit. I mean, it's a whole other, I mean, we can't lie, ever since he's been on Instagram, it's been up. Like, has there ever been a more effective Instagram account, right? In terms of like, yo, this dude hops on Instagram and it's like media, entertainment, news headlines, right? Weekly coming from this dude's Instagram, right? Oh my God. See, you can't just, you can't buy that kind of love. You can't buy that kind of respect. You can't buy that kind of engagement. I mean, you can buy it up, but this shit is genuine, bro. Right? Said, never heard of this. Yeah, crazy. Said, Instagram is a great social media for Zack, too. It's more, bro, Instagram literally was started out as an app for photographers to share their pictures. So, yep. Perfect. This is how you remind me. Anyway, look, let's move on, man. Y'all about to have me singing, dog. Right. This time I'm mistaken. And now we got this shot outside of a church over here in Bogota, right? Monochrome, bro. This is fire, man. What's this movie gonna be about, y'all? Right? What is the tone gonna be? Right? And here we got Stuart Martin, right? Which is probably gonna be the protagonist. I'm guessing this is gonna be I'm guessing he's gonna be the protagonist, right? And Frafi might be the antagonist. Who knows? Right? Let me see. Isn't it drug cartel related? Yes. But I want to know what the tone of this thing is going to be, right? Because he's saying that it's like more like a thriller. It's like, bro, there's something else too. And I have been saying that I'm very happy about this, is that Zack really seems to be branching out in terms of the genres that he's been touching, right? Kind of like how Christopher Nolan was doing after Batman, right? I mean, it's almost been like none of his movies have been in the same kind of genre even. So this is dope, man. Right, missed a like on that one. Last Day in the Amazon. So we're gonna be having some boat action, man. What's gonna be going on, yo? What's going on that river? Right? Crazy. Here we go, right here too. And here is the latest one. Right, Zach, right there, bro. In the action, right? Yeah, hey, man. Right, man, bro. I keep telling them, y'all wish y'all favorite director had this much swag, bro. He said, "A beautiful place and some of the best coffee in the world. That river has such a rich history." Hey, that's what's up, right? And then he said, "It's gonna look gorgeous. That's for sure." Bradley said that it ain't gonna be woke, bro. What movie has Zach made that has been woke? It ain't happened. They tried to do that for Rebel Moon, but it was actually fake as hell, right? But nah. But yeah, y'all wish y'all favorite director had this much aura, yo, for sure. Y'all wish. Right? Even the pictures of him filming shit is hard, yo. What's going on, Josh? What's going on, bro? Oh my god. I had such a great day, man. This is crazy. Look, I just wanted to show y'all these pictures. Make sure that y'all up to date and abreast on what's going on over there with Zach on Instagram, right? Like we always like to do. You know what I mean? Before we get to hey, I know one thing. One thing that's been super dope is that I've been saying certain things on here. And even if you look at wait, let me make sure. Right. The last Zack Snyder hour is that I did from a week ago was about me saying that I believe he said, "Hey fam, out at the club repping in costume. Hey, wait, is tonight that Batman rave, bro? Yo, that was crazy looking. I would have pulled up, bro, for sure. But it was going on in Austin. You know what I mean? But shout out to Josh Herrera. You know what I mean? Anyway, we were talking about this, and I said, hey, I believe that Zack Snyder is dropping photos confirming who is in the movie. I just said that last week, right? He came out with that picture that kind of broke the internet saying, yo, Henry Cavill is Superman, or however it was worded. Let me go look. Right, what did it say? It said, this time I'm mistaken. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, I'm tripping. One more past it. Yep, Henry Cavill is Superman, right? Literally said that. Okay. So last week I was like, hey, I think that, Zack Snyder is announcing who's going to be in this movie. Right. And today, we get this. Right. In the portrait studio I built for Justice League, I captured this moment with Ben. No question, this man is Batman. No question, no debate. There's no talk. There's no talking about it. I don't want to hear no discussions. I don't want to hear nothing. Do you guys think there's any type of rhyme or reason to these pictures? Okay, I'm gonna ask y'all a question, right? Because I know some of y'all are aware of the news that we're gonna discuss tomorrow. Does anybody think it's funny that he puts this picture up and later in the same day we get the news that we get? Don't worry, I'll wait. Right? Nobody thinks that this stuff is weird. He's just playing. I saw somebody earlier say, "Oh no, Zack, he has to know what this is gonna do." That's why I liked what Nessa said. She quoted to him, was like, "Bruh, simmer down, dog. You over here acting like, oh man, Zack posting these pictures and it's gonna send his fan base into a frenzy, right? And they're gonna be saying stuff." She's like, yo, y'all act like this shit is that serious to y'all, right? He said, Sky, they gonna learn, right? He said, what news is Sky talking about? Hey, don't even trip. Just wait, because we're gonna talk about it tomorrow. I'm just saying. Right? Kunin, right? Serious, bro. And thank you for saying that, Nessa. She was like, yo, simmer down, bro. Like, you over here tripping. You acting like Zack dropping these pictures and people discussing it is a problem. Right? He said, blood in the water. Nah, hey, it's blood in the sky. Oh my God. He said, not even just about the movies. This is for the soul of DC. The comics, too. The comics are being ruined right now. Other than absolute, there's no comparison to the runs going on during Snyder's years. Crazy. He said, gotta be the lamest reaction ever. You know your life ain't shit if happy fans bother you. Crazy. He said, these the same asking for Toby to play Spider-Man each year. I don't give a fuck if they fix hypes or stuff. It's supposed to. Right? He said, I think Zack was motioned to start floating the return by certain parties as a way to demonstrate the engagement and pull he has. Right? Hey, maybe. Right? Maybe. She said, you're welcome. I got tired of seeing it. Was crazy. He's in there. Oh my God. Zack knows what he's doing. He knows how the fans are going to react to this. How dare he? How dare he keep posting pictures that he took? They mad he posting pictures that he took. That's how you know this shit is crazy. They're mad he's posting, bro. Picture that. Picture you took a picture years ago, right? And then you post it, and people get mad that you posted a picture you took. Oh my God. That's crazy, man. Don't post pictures you took. You know what that's gonna do, right? People that like seeing this stuff, they're gonna enjoy it. What? How dare you post pictures you took? Oh my God, bro. He said all of a sudden Lanterns is delayed. Is it going that? Wait, hold up. Lanterns got delayed? Oh my God, bro. Hold on. Hold on. Please don't tell me that's true, bro. Please don't tell me that's true, bro. Oh my God. The last Lanterns is coming out after Super. Oh my God, yo. Ooh. Ah. Oh shit.
I did. Yeah, I did. I did.
Yo, that shit is, oh my God, bro. Y'all can't be serious. Y'all can't be, bro. Wait, whoa. Hey, who did this for y'all, bro? Oh my God, bro. All them other influencers was capping for this movie, bro. They all capped. They all bit the bullet. We saw it. We saw it. Now they talking about the fucking marketing was almost as much as the budget. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. They all capped. Bro, that's, man, I'll be back, man. Oh man. Look, we are approaching the man himself, Zack Snyder. Zack, yo, big, huge fan, yo. If you can sign for me, and it would make my entire life, Zack. Yes. If you could sign the hashtags that I put out, sales ZSJL to Netflix and sales Snyderverse. Yo. Woo! Hey, is he gonna do it? I don't know. Yo. Oh my God. Ah, yes. I love it. Thank you so much, Zack. You're amazing, sir. Can't wait to be here tomorrow and to finish this whole thing out. Exciting. Yes. For sure, yo.
Real quick, I want to ask you not about the legalities or like the probabilities or anything like that, but can you just speak to the resolve of your fan base that now that we're trying to get this thing sold to a third party?
The fan base has consistently been amazing and consistently, look, regardless of what I think, the fan base has their own ideas and they seem to win.
You hear that, Mr. Anderson? That is the sound of inevitability.
I liked Zack a lot as a guy, and he was an incredibly thorough, he did all his own storyboards and stuff, which I think influenced me when I went on to my movies and do the same thing. And I saw how incredibly prepared he was. I thought it was great.
because this movie has to be the definitive Superman movie. And I would dare say it has to be the best Superman movie that's ever been made. Because the DC universe, this new DCEU, if it's anything less, it's a failure.
When you say that, are you saying like the quality of the film, or are we talking box office numbers like Man of Steel?
I'm both.
Yeah.
This movie has to be the best Superman movie of all time.
What's really interesting is there's this weird, like, I don't think that James Gunn's Superman is in competition with anything else. They're starting from scratch and building something new. The economics are not to be compared to something that happened over 10 years ago. They've spent the money on 2 movies.
Now it could end in the 600 million range. That would be a disaster. That would be somebody else should take over DC. Because, man, that would be really bad. I mean, I guess they could wait to greenlight further projects because we'll have our answer to this by the end of the summer. Maybe that's the answer. See where it ends. But if it ends with a 6 in front of it, that's really bad.
Here's the overall chart. Not too much happening here, but what's the most interesting is what's not here, and that's Superman in its first full week on HBO Max, where, remember, HBO said it was doing amazing numbers. Maybe globally, because, Nielsen's only North America. But Superman couldn't make the overall chart, but it did jump to number 2 on the movies chart. Yeah, James Gunn, he's having a rough patch, and the timing couldn't be worse, just as he's about to get a new boss.
Oh my God, bro. Lantern's delayed. Bruh. Right? Oh my God. He said, is it good news or bad news for tomorrow? Hey, you got to stay tuned, Wild Card. I'm going to just say this. I think it's going to be a lot of smiles had tomorrow. Woo. All right. Nessa said they capped the whole duration. We told y'all. And they still capping. It wasn't 225 million. That shit's going to go up later. Where are all these people that was lying to y'all? They all capped. He said, no, Grace, the Globe ain't fucking with it. He said R&B honest thoughts followed by R&B after he got word on what narrative they were running with. Oh my God. He said, wait, what? Lantern's delayed? Yeah, they said it's coming out after Supergirl now. A new boss. That's assuming he's still there at all. He ain't. But anyway, bruh. This is crazy. Anyway, I think it's a Batfleck movie coming, yo. Yep. I think after Netflix gets this, that's the first thing they're gonna announce. He said everything is free. He said, y'all think Supergirl coming out? Hey, bro. Trying to tell y'all, man. Trying to tell y'all, bro. That shit might be Batgirl. Hey, it would only be right, though, if you kind of think about it, right? If you kind of think about it, Batgirl got canned, might as well just do Supergirl too. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, oh my God. Said Netflix is gonna be like game blouses. Said just put Supergirl with Batgirl. They can be world's finest in the vault together. Oh my God, bro. Exactly. He said Lanterns look like it's gonna be crap. I ain't even gonna front. He said that Ben Affleck Batman solo film coming out first makes sense. Think about it, right? Think about it. I'm gonna keep it a buck. What's his name? Aaron Pierre. I watched him in that movie. Was it Rebel Ridge or whatever? Rebel Ridge. I don't think he's Jon Stewart, bro. I never did. I never liked that casting. I never liked it. I'm just being honest. I never liked it. Never liked it. You know? I liked him in Rebel Ridge. I thought that was a cool movie, but like, I don't know, man. It's like, bro, what is this? You know? He said a Batfleck movie post is ZSJL because it seems interesting that Zack Snyder posted the film that was never made. Batman v Deathstroke. TikTok. Hey, makes sense to me. He said R&B's first thoughts basically prove he believed if the movie wasn't a smash hit, the reboot was the wrong move. Clear as day. Yep. See, even if it was a good casting, the show's gonna suck. Yeah. He said Rebel Ridge, yeah, he's just the first up and coming black dude that they thought they had. Yeah. I was like, man, I don't know, man. Right. Yeah, and I definitely want to see Wayne T. Carr as Jon Stewart because I think whoever Zach casts, bro, he usually don't miss. He usually does not miss, right? So, that's notwithstanding. Like, even if you're gonna move away from that, like I just didn't think, it's like all this casting really kind of sucked, man. From Corn Sweat, I mean, I don't know. And then if the casting didn't suck, the story around this shit sucked. So I don't know. It's just kind of crazy. Right? He said Idris Elba like 10, 15 years ago. Yep, exactly. But, even if you're going to go younger, man, it's like, I don't know. It's just, Anyway, yeah. But yeah, he said, I want that Lennox Martian Manhunter movie, and that'd be crazy, right? He says, is ZSJL 2 and 3 would clearly be DC's Infinity War / Endgame. Preferably have a few films leading into the big Dark Side ZSJL 3 finale. We're getting more than just a conclusion. Right, bro? That's been my point recently, or really this whole time, right? Is that especially once that's why we have been saying, yo, we're going to ask for whatever they can get. And now that they're about to have all of the toys in one toy box and they'll be able to do whatever they want. This, like, bro, the whole concept of a conclusion as we thought is a thing of the past. Right? Because now we're in a situation where a conclusion is going to be way more than what we thought it was, right? So it's like, it's still a conclusion, but it's just a much longer conclusion. Oh my God. Right? For sure. And yeah, just get Zach to do the big movies. That's it. That's all we've ever said. Is get him to do the big movies. That was the whole plan anyway. He said, I had a hater in the comments yesterday like, Zach doesn't own DC. WB does. I said, not for long. Zach about to have everything, bro. Everything at his fingertips. You understand? Do you understand what's about to go down, y'all? I don't think y'all do. I don't think you guys understand what is about to happen, right? Because, look, okay, let's say you're dating somebody and things is going great, right? And then all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? Like all of a sudden, right? Because you think because they think that the grass is greener on the other side. They just say, you know what? I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna do you dirty publicly, right? And all this, right? And then let's say, hey, that other option didn't work out. Let's say it went even worse than expected, right? And then that person come back to you like, yo, I want to come back. I was wrong. Guess what? I got all the leverage in the world. It's a wrap because you went and you tried to go this other route when things were going great. You didn't believe in me. You didn't believe in my potential. And now that I'm big and I'm like popping now, and you know what I'm saying? I got, my own little thing, and it then went number one, and now everybody looking at me like I'm the dude, and all of a sudden, now you want to come back, huh? Okay, cool. Well, guess what? I'm gonna need all. Right? Crazy. That's real talk. Bruh, Joe Manganiello been back in the cell movement, dog, but he did it again recently. He said John Boyega. Bro, I'd have took I'd have took John David Washington, bro. I ain't even gonna front. Low key, I'd have took John David Washington, bro. Said 1, Zack Snyder, 2, live action, 3, let him cook. Yep, but now, bro, it's even worse. He said 16-hour conclusion. Yep, we getting the conclusion now, bro. Let him do big movie. All right. Said Matt Damon for Two-Face. That'll be dope. That'd be dope. Matt Damon for Reverse Flash. That'd be dope too. Him as Eobard, bro. Can you imagine? Said Prime's worse, bro. Big movie, bro. Big business. Said that Man is Steel 2. Yep. He said, been there. Couldn't even continue that relationship for my own respect, which is why this had to be sold for Zach to come back. Right? Exactly. That's my point, bro. That's my point. In order for you to take them back, it would be like, yo, I need it all. I need everything you got. You know what I mean? Because it was popping and you left and you thought you could do better and now you can't. Now you know that you can't. He said this whole Zach leaving / Josh's League stuff was a blessing in disguise. In the end, you'll have a collection of Blu-rays even more Snydered up than he's never been. And then had he never been forced out to begin with. And I agree wholeheartedly. He said, wait, what if Zack Snyder's Henry Cavill post was teasing ZSJL2? Oh, wait, no, wasn't, but Man is Steel 2. Bruh, that's why I said no, you're saying that is Man is Steel 2. Bruh, they're all coming back, bruh. And Constantine 2 was supposed to be in the Snyderverse. Bruh, that was a Mikey bomb. Constantine, Keanu Reeves was going to be in a film with Ben Affleck's Batman. You guys understand that? He said Anthony Starr as Reverse Flash. That'd be dope too. Right? I said Matt Damon actually would be a fire Thawne. I wouldn't have thought of it 10 years ago, but now it'd be so perfect for him. Be Ezra and Toto. Yep. He said Sky, Campia and R&B will have an epic crash out, and I'm gonna be there to watch it, and I'm gonna react to it. You know what? I hope they do a live stream. I'll react to that shit live and try to be in their chat. Y'all know they're gonna kick me out. Oh, I'm gonna be a keyboard warrior that time. I'll send super chats, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna need that, bro. I'm gonna need that. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He said, I do hope that Constantine 2 doesn't happen until Netflix has it. Yeah, bro, it's not. Tell you, man, I don't think any of this, bro. I think everything is on hold until this shit goes through, bro. Right? Right? He said it would be foolish to just make ZSJL 2 and 3. That's the headliner. They'll miss out on a fortune if they don't have if they don't have a few films lead into it, bro. Okay, I got a thing, right? Is it foolish for me to believe that maybe they won't be filmed back to back anymore? Or I don't know, maybe. I don't know, you know. I don't know. I don't know, man. What if, hey, I don't know. I don't know. I just think anything is on the table now. Like, do you have to film these back to back now? Like, you know, do you, I mean, do you have to do that? I mean, you could, you know, but theoretically, you could, you know. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. I don't think y'all get what I'm putting down, bro. I don't think y'all get what I'm putting down. He said, "What are you hoping for?" Shit is over, right? Yeah, the possibilities are endless, right? Oh yeah, that was to Cabby was so happy with the Paramount news the other day, right? Crazy. But look, he said possibilities endless. That's what I'm saying, man. Right? That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel it. But I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I think you can kind of milk this thing out a little more now. Just go ahead and finish the shit. Right? Like, never mind. I'm getting too greedy. Let me stop. I'm just saying, bro. Like, the bets are off now. Like, when I started this, right? Y'all can go back and watch that stream. When I was first having this conversation, I didn't really think it was any more of I didn't think of any possibility in the world of Netflix like owning fucking DC. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, yo, you know, they can just license it, right? But now that they're about to own it, that's crazy. All bets is off. Like what? Why even? I don't know. Nessa said, "Do you think it would be like a trial run? Like, no. I'm not even saying just to see what the reaction is to ZSJL2. I'm just saying you could get some other movies. I mean, even if you wanted to film them back to back, but I just think you could get some, like, you could low key get a couple movies in between ZSJL2 and 3. That's what I'm saying. I do think it's smart to have team ups leading up to ZSJL2, but that's my point. You could, you know what I mean? Like, have some movies in between 2 and 3 as well. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, we can, and then reboot, right? Because now, look, here's why I don't have no sympathy. All right. Because they took what we wanted. They took what we loved. Right? They took what we loved and they broke it. They made it whack. You know what I'm saying? They lied to us. They did all this stuff. You know, so I don't care about what the rest of the haters think. You know, I don't care about what they think at all. He said, building up makes the most. Yeah, it's like build up the ZSJL2, drop that, and then, you know, right? Drop ZSJL2 and then have some more build up for 3. I don't know. Look, I'm just spitballing. You know what I mean? I'm just spitballing, right? But y'all put y'all last questions and comments down at the bottom. We about to start closing up pretty soon, right? He says, no one talks about the fact that for years they could claim Zack's DCEU was too dark, and if they just reboot these films, would reach their full box office potential. Super flop, destroy the narrative. Absolutely. He said, yeah, I remember originally Cell was more of a short. Yeah, bro, it's like we were just trying to get the license. I wasn't thinking about them owning DC. Right? He said the trial run will be when ZSJL appears on Netflix worldwide, have limited engagements with AMC theaters / pop-up events. Yeah, that's gonna be, bro. I'm telling y'all, when Zack Snyder's Justice League is on Netflix, it's over with. Actually, when they look, but I'm gonna get to that tomorrow. Right? Yeah. He said, and then they purposely smacked an olive branch away literally the day after ZSJL dropped. That's what I'm saying, bro. Right? He said, there's no putting the genie back in the bottle. The whole world now sees they rebooted to something less successful. That can't be hidden anymore. 8 years of that BS is now over. For sure. Right? Yeah, bro. They took our Krypton, bro. I'm being so serious. Bruh. Every action that I take, no matter how violent or cruel, was in the greater good of my people. And now I have no people. Like, bro, come on, man. We gonna be we gonna give these people a quarter? And nah, I'm just saying. He said, I think Man of Tomorrow makes perfect sense in between Superman Just Return and Justice League. It would be a nice addition before Darkseid gets him with Anti-Life. Yeah, bro. Nah, we here. We here. But anyway, y'all put y'all last questions and comments down at the bottom. You dig? Cause look, like here's the thing. Okay. Here's my question, right? And I'm gonna just leave it at this. All right. Let's say the Batfleck movie comes out and it's hard as fuck, which we know it's gonna be, and it's amazing, and it makes a bunch of money. Do we not want to see a Batfleck 2? That's why I'm saying, bro. You might. I don't know. Cavill trilogy, maybe. I don't know. Like, what do we? I don't know, bro. Yo, I'm about to go out of here, man. Hold on. Let me check these comments real quick. You dig? All right. Nah, I think I'll get the members minutes tomorrow. You dig? Let some more of these build up. Yeah. The last son of Krypton. All right, or something like that. That's what I'm saying. Like, he said, I'm fine with just one. All right, but I won't complain about it. Yeah, it's like, man, look, I don't know, man. All right. Anyway, he said the studio goes with the money. You have to build up the JL2 and 3 and make it an event. That's what I'm saying. So you could also lead up to 3 with, I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping, but I'm just, you know, all bets is off, man. Y'all just happy with one? Never mind. Anyway. Bro, I want it all, bro. Wild Card said, first things first, we need to make this Netflix purchase official and stop. Bro, be here tomorrow. It's going to be a great conversation tomorrow. And, I just hope everybody is prepared. Be prepared. Yo, he said, it's an exciting time when the boys are fantasy drafting futures. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I'm like, yo, we could, I'm just, we could, I'm just, but the finances is like, what? I don't know. He said, haven't done this in a while. Yeah, bro. Because we're back, bro. We're so fucking back. We're back, bro. He said, is DC really back? We're back, dog. We're back. And the haters is quiet as shit. Oh, my God. So I definitely will be here for that. Sky, call me man. Bro, he said, call me the real man tomorrow, bro. It's going to be crazy. We're going to have a discussion tomorrow, bro. Because the people is crashing out. I'm seeing all kind of fucking responses. And that news went live a little bit before I went on here. And I was like, He said it's been no ransom notes energy. Now we want that's what I'm saying, bro. Thank you for understanding what I'm feeling right now, bro. I had no idea that they were gonna own fucking DC, bro. Can you just think about that? Right? Think about that. Because look, okay, all right. Also, I'm gonna just say this and I'll be done with it. Okay? Because I don't know if all y'all are rocking out with me right now. It just feels weird. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I'm joking. But look, here is what I will say, right? The whole thing was to have Zack tell this story, and they were gonna, at the end of his arc, they were gonna reboot, right? And they were gonna reboot to something lighter or whatever, or what have you, right? So they did that before these movies came out. So now there's no rush. Y'all see what I'm saying? There's no rush anymore. Anyway, I don't know. He said everything is possible now, bro. I want, yo. He's like, what do you want from us? Oh, it's simple. I want everything. Yo, seriously. He said, you better lawyer up, bro. I'm not coming back for 10%, bro. I'm coming back for everything. They could even do a proper Flash film. That's what I'm saying. Right? Crazy, bro. This is crazy. Anyway, man, look, I'm about to get on up out of here, man. I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow, bro. It should be a super dope discussion. And yeah, man, we gonna rock out. I'm gonna see y'all mañana. All right, peace.